Welcome to Strobl, a place where Austria's raw beauty unfolds in ways that take your breath away. Here, the towering Dachstein Alps rise like ancient sentinels over emerald lakes, where mist clings to the mountain peaks in the early morning light, where rolling meadows burst into wildflowers in summer, and in winter the land is transformed into a wonderland of snow and ice. But Strobl is more than just a picturesque village. It is a gateway to some of Austria's most breathtaking spots. A journey through landscapes so stunning they seem almost unreal. From hidden alpine trails to panoramic viewpoints, from the glacial waters of Lake Wolfgang to the towering cliffs and vast open skies, this is a place where nature's masterpiece comes to life. So take a deep breath, let the crisp mountain air fill your lungs and step into a journey unlike any other. This is Strobl, and this is Austria's most breathtaking beauty waiting to be discovered. Strobl is a land shaped by nature, where the lakes, forests and mountains exist in perfect harmony. The heart of it all is Lake Wolfgang, a shimmering expanse of crystal clear water, framed by towering peaks. At dawn, the lake is still, a perfect mirror reflecting the golden glow of the rising sun. Swans glide effortlessly across its glassy surface, while wooden boats drift through the mist, carrying the whispers of a world just beginning to wake. Walk along the lake's edge where the scent of fresh pine lingers in the air. The wooden docks creak underfoot as you step onto a boat, its bow cutting through the water with a soft, rhythmic ripple. As you drift further from the shore, the world around you expands. Mountains rising higher, forests stretching deeper, the sky opening wide above you. But the lake is only the beginning. From its shores, winding trails lead into the hills where meadows roll like waves painted in shades of green and gold. In the spring and summer, wildflowers bloom in bursts of color. Vibrant purple orchids, delicate alpine roses and bright blue gentians, each one swaying gently in the breeze. The sound of cowbells echoes through the valley, a timeless melody of life in the mountains. For those who seek adventure, the mountains call. The Zwölferhorn, one of the region's most breathtaking peaks, offers an ascent unlike any other. Whether by foot or by cable car, the journey is one of endless wonder. Pine forests give way to rocky cliffs, and as you rise higher, the world below unfolds in all its vastness. From the summit, the view stretches for miles. Lake Wolfgang shimmering beneath you, Strobl nestled on its shores, and beyond, the Salzkammergut's endless peaks rolling toward the horizon. And then there is Schafberg, the mountain that towers over all, a place where Austria's beauty is at its most dramatic. The Schafberg Railway, a historic steam-powered train, winds its way up the steep slopes, carving through the clouds as it climbs higher and higher. When you finally reach the summit, you are standing at the edge of the world. Below, the lakes of Salzkammergut stretch like scattered jewels. Deep blues, rich greens, endless reflections of sky and stone. The wind carries the scent of alpine grass, and for a moment, time stands still. But Strobl is not just a place of mountains and lakes. It is a land of hidden wonders, where nature reveals its magic in the quietest of moments. Venture into the Blinkling Moose Nature Reserve, where wooden walkways weave through untouched wetlands, a secret world of rare plants and wildlife. In the autumn, mist rolls in from the lake, wrapping the land in an eerie, dreamlike embrace, while in summer the air is alive with the hum of insects and the rustle of reeds swaying in the wind. Follow the trails deeper into the forest, where ancient trees stand like silent guardians, their gnarled roots twisting over moss-covered stones. Sunlight filters through the canopy, casting golden patterns on the ground as you step through this living cathedral of nature. Listen closely and you'll hear it. The distant rush of water growing louder with each step. And then, suddenly you find it. Geschlossel waterfall hidden away in the heart of the woods. White torrents of water cascade over jagged rocks, plunging into a crystal-clear pool below, a secret oasis untouched by time. Beyond the forests, the land transforms once more, leading to the dramatic cliffs of Postam, the largest alpine pasture in Austria. Here, the mountains open up into vast, rolling fields where the sky stretches endlessly above, and the horizon is a seamless blend of earth and clouds. Wooden huts dot the landscape, their roofs heavy with the weight of history, offering a warm refuge to travelers who wander these high-altitude meadows. The scent of fresh-baked bread drifts from their doorways, mingling with the crisp mountain air, a place where time slows, where the world feels vast and infinite, where the silence is a song of the land itself. As the sun begins its slow descent, painting the sky in fiery shades of orange and pink, the village of Strobl comes alive in a different way. The lake reflects the last light of day, rippling in golden waves while lanterns flicker in the windows of wooden inns. The scent of hearty Austrian cuisine fills the streets. Sizzling meats, rich stews, the sweet warmth of Apfelstrudel baking in rustic ovens. Step inside a gasthaus, where wooden beams and candlelight create an atmosphere of warmth and tradition. A plate of Kasnochen, soft dumplings covered in melted cheese and crispy onions, is placed before you, alongside a glass of crisp white wine from Austria's vineyards. Laughter fills the room, mingling with the sounds of traditional folk music, an unspoken invitation to celebrate life as the locals do. But even as the village settles into night, there is still one last wonder to see. In the winter months, when the lake freezes and the mountains glisten under a blanket of snow, Strobl becomes a scene from a fairy tale. The Strobl Christmas market, one of the most magical in Austria, transforms the village into a twinkling wonderland. Wooden stalls glow under strings of golden lights, their shelves filled with handcrafted treasures. Delicate glass ornaments, hand-carved wooden toys, and steaming mugs of spiced wine that warm your hands against the winter air. The scent of roasted chestnuts lingers. The sound of carolers drifts through the streets. And for a moment the world feels as if it belongs to another time. As your journey through Strobl comes to an end, something inside you changes. You have stood at the edge of mountains, felt the wind rush through the valleys, watched the sun disappear behind peaks that have stood for centuries. You have walked the quiet paths, tasted the traditions, felt the embrace of a land that exists beyond time. And as you take one last look at the lake, at the mountains that rise above it, at the village bathed in the soft glow of lanterns, you realize something. Strobl does not let you go. It lingers in the heart, in the mind, in the quiet moments when you close your eyes and still see the peaks, the water, the endless sky. The journey is yours to take. Strobl is waiting, its mountains, its lakes, its hidden trails and timeless beauty, all ready to be explored. The mountains are calling, the lake is waiting. Will you answer?